Spending all my nights alone, waiting for you to call. You're the only one I want by my side when I fall asleep. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Tell me what I'm waiting for. I know it's hard, but we need each other. No, it's hard, but we need each other.
What's up, besties? It's your girl Kaylin, aka K, aka K Sizzle, and I'm back with another video. Alright, so like I said in one of my previous videos, I said I was going to give y'all kind of like a all about me video, kind of like so y'all can like get to know me a little bit, because like I said, I just kind of came on here and just started posting videos. I didn't really do a video of me like introducing myself, telling y'all a little bit about myself, like none of that. I just came in here and started doing videos, and I was like, oh, that's so rude. So I was like, let me do a video so y'all can just kind of get to know me a little bit. I'm not going to give y'all my full life story because we will be here all day. But yeah, so how I'm going to do this video is I'm just going to give like a few little background information about me, and then I'm going to kind of just make it fun. I pulled some random cards from this game called Let's Get Deep. This is a Friends edition. I got it from Walmart for $20. But yeah, I pulled 4 cards at random, and I'm going to answer each one near the end of this video. So all right, so okay, let's get started. All right, so yes, my name is Kaylin Simmons, but you can call me Kay. K Sizzle came from my best friend, actually. Honestly, I don't even know where she got it from. That's just like my name in her phone, and I liked it, so I kind of use it like as my alter ego. So yeah, that's where that came from. Let's see. I was born in Birmingham, Alabama, but I did grow up in Douglasville, Georgia. So I don't know, it's kind of weird when people ask me like, where are you from, because like I really like don't be knowing, like, cause like I mean, I like when I was born in Birmingham, I spent like a few years there, but like I said, like I was raised in Douglasville, Georgia. Like that's what I knew. So so I don't know, like that's like what I always say, because I really don't be knowing like which one to really like kind of stick with. Sometimes I just feel like Birmingham when I don't feel like saying all that. So honestly, it just depends. I do live in Alabama currently, but I do plan on moving back to Georgia, somewhere just along like the Atlanta outskirts area. As y'all know, I model, and I would just have better opportunities, better paid opportunities at that in Atlanta. They could take me further than if I was to stay here in Alabama. So that's my goal for the future. Cross his fingers. But yeah, so let's see what else. Let me see. I did have to move back to Alabama when I was going to the 10th grade. Unfortunately, my mom, like, she suffered a mental breakdown, and a lot of other stuff happened. Another story for another video. If that's what you all want, just comment below and I will give you a story time on that. I am more comfortable with sharing that story, so it just has to be requested. That's the only thing. But yeah, so not to get like too fully into detail about it, but so yeah, so that's what happened, and so I ended up moving, having to move back to Alabama, and I lived with my dad, and I finished school there. So that is how I kind of ended up back in Alabama. Had that not happened, I probably would have went to a college in Georgia. I graduated from Alabama A&M University. I received my bachelor's and my master's in social work from Alabama A&M University. So yeah. If you went to any other college, I'm so sorry for you. So yeah, that's that. I did cheer in high school. Let me see. It's so funny. So like I said, I model. I had an opportunity to kind of start my modeling career at 17 rather than starting at 20. I went to an audition for Barbizon and I got the audition. They wanted me to come back. I think it was like a second audition or something I had to go to. It was something else I had to come to continue. And so this is when I was living with my dad, of course, and he took me, and basically he kind of gave me an ultimatum. He was like, I was cheering at the time, and so he was like, I couldn't continue to do both if I had to choose one or the other. And that was so devastating to hear. And with me, I have a huge fear of rejection. It has gotten better a little bit, but so I do still have that fear in the back of my head, like, but yeah, back then, like, it was really bad. Like, I really had a fear of rejection, and I was not sure of the outcome with the Barbizon, so I was already on the cheerleading team, so I kind of pushed my modeling dreams to the side and just stuck with cheerleading. Worst decision of my life. Oh my gosh, because my last year of cheering, it was complete hell. Yeah, another story for another video. If you want that story, comment down below. But yeah, so yeah, I honestly wish I would have just stuck it out and picked Barbizon, and just to see how far that would have took me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that's that. Just to give a little bit of like why I wanted to model. So when I was younger, I've always had like an interest in modeling. Like, you can ask my cousins, we would put on fashion shows for my mama, their mama, and my grandma. And we would just like take the blankets that we had around the house and just make dresses and put on fashion shows for them. It was so cute. I loved America's Next Top Model. Like, I wanted to be on America's Next Top Model. I think by the time I got of age, that's when America's Next Top Model was done. So yeah, that kind of killed that. Let me see. I also I always drew dresses or coats and stuff like that. So I was always like kind of like designing stuff or whatever. Nah, it was never my dream of becoming a designer, but I do kind of dabble in like altering clothes and stuff like that, and that's kind of fun for me. No, I'm not gonna make it a side hustle. It's just fun. Like I said, it's a hobby for me. But the modeling side, I love modeling people's clothes. So yeah. Time goes by. I never really had like that big push that I needed to really like push me towards like really giving modeling a try and really taking it serious. Like, I didn't really have nobody to do that for me. Not saying that I necessarily need it, but at a young age, I felt like I needed it. It would have been nice. My family's real big on going to school, being realistic and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I went to school. But like, I'll tell anybody this, I'm not ashamed to say it, school was my backup plan. So I have my degree just on standby, really. I mean, I'm gonna use it eventually, but it's kind of just on standby until like I can take off with my modeling. So yeah, so at 20, let me see, how did I kind of start? I started just by like with posting pictures and stuff on Instagram, and tagging people, like whoever I got the clothes from, I would tag them and stuff like that. So kind of like brand ambassador work, almost kind of like getting my practice from there. And then I started venturing off into actually taking professional pictures for photographers. I would come up with my own photo shoots, the whole idea, concept, like all that. Like, if you go to my Instagram and you see all those photo shoots, I kid you not, I can probably count on one hand how many of those photos were concepts of other people that I was just helping fulfill their vision. Other than that, all those concepts are mine. I can probably, maybe less than 3 of those pictures, I want to say. I have to go in there and count. But I'm pretty sure I can count on one hand. But yeah, all those concepts are mine. So I do kind of dabble in creative directing. So if you need some help with photo shoots ideas, hit your girl up. I love it. Let me see. Let's see. Later on, I started getting more serious about it because I taught myself how to do my own hair and how to do my own makeup. That's one thing real big with modeling, especially when you're starting out. I'm not saying you have to know how to do it. It would be nice to know how to do it. Honestly, you should know how to do it, just in case, because you never know. Not all these opportunities come with hair and makeup. It don't. So you need to know how to do it yourself, unless you just got the money like that, or unless you know you're okay with being on other people's time. And that was my big thing. I didn't want to be on nobody else's time. So imagine having to, I'm booking my own photo shoots. You know, you already got to work with the photographer schedule. Then on top of that, if I didn't know how to do my own hair, I had to work with the hairstylist schedule and see when she's available. And then on top of that, the makeup artist. I had to, now the hair can be done another day. It don't have to be done the same day as the shoot. But the makeup, it has to be done the same day. So you tell me, I got to talk to two people at the same time to see what they schedule like, what times they can work with. Who finna do that? No, not me. So I learned to do my own hair and my own makeup. And after that, I was straight. Like I took off from there. I started working with other photographers. Let's see. But now, of course, like y'all know, I work with Vincent. So that's who does most of my photography. But you know, I still love any photographer that I work with. I still, they're my dogs. Like, you know, they help me pave the way to where I'm at now. So yeah, I always give them that credit. So yeah, let's see. I think that's it about modeling. That's enough. That's pretty much, yeah. Well, y'all see where I'm at now. But yeah. Let me see what else. Social work. So I chose to major in social work because for those who don't know me, I am a very caring and helpful person. I love helping others. Like I said, the story about my mom, another story for another video, that kind of plays a part in it. I did have to suffer through something that I wouldn't wish on nobody. So just to not have like that person to talk to listen to you and stuff like that, I know how that feels. And so I can only imagine what other people feel. So that's why I chose social work. And so yeah, if I felt like if I had to do something, that would be the one thing that I would do, would be social work, which involves helping other people. So yeah, that's why I chose that. Let's see. What else about me? I don't really consider I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian, but I can't really say I'm a pescatarian. Okay, so let me just explain it. So 5 years ago, I stopped eating beef and pork. Actually, no. Okay, 5 years ago, I went on this trial and I stopped eating meat completely. And then it was hard. I ain't gonna cap. I don't even think I lasted a whole month, y'all. I think I lasted a week. And I felt so weak. And then so I was like, I need some type of protein. So I said, you know what? I'll just stop with the beef and the pork. And so I brought back chicken. And for the longest, I was eating chicken for a while. Then, let's see, I think, what was this, last year? Last year, I had my breast reduction. And I felt like a huge reason that's why my breasts were growing so big was because of chicken. Y'all know how they put all these hormones in chicken and stuff like that. I don't care what their package say, they put hormones in that chicken. So yeah. So shortly after I got my breast reduction, I noticed they were kind of growing back a little bit. So I said, you know what? I'm cutting out chicken. So now I've been no red meats. Let me say that, not just beef. No red meats, no pork, no chicken. So that left me with turkey meat and fish. So now I haven't had turkey meat in a few weeks now. So I haven't said yet that I'm stopping. I'm I'm slowly making it to that, but I haven't said yet that I've completely stopped it. Right now, I'm just kind of like testing out like vegan meals and stuff like that. I feel like the lowest I'll probably make it down to is like pescatarian with a bit of veganism. I'm trying to cut out dairy products, so I've also been kind of like finding like dairy alternatives and stuff like that. And it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. So I don't know. I haven't really made my mind yet about turkey though. That's the only thing. I don't know yet. But it's like if I'm gone so long and then for me to like eat it again, I know like that's gonna like confuse the heck out of my body. So that's my only thing I'm thinking. I'm like, well, I just might as well go ahead and just cut it out. But I don't know. We gonna see, y'all. We gonna see. But yeah. I haven't missed it or anything like that, so I don't know. But yeah, we gonna see, y'all. Okay. So that's that. Personality wise, like I said earlier, I'm very caring, I'm very helpful. I am a mental patient, guys. I'm very goofy. I love making people laugh. I love making people happy. I'm very outgoing. I love trying new things. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I swear, like if you was to ask my friends, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that girl, she's a mental patient." Honestly, let me stop saying it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't like being serious all the time. I can be serious, but I don't like being serious all the time. Like, who wants to be serious all the time? That's boring. So yeah, that's why like you'll always see me like laughing, cracking jokes, doing silly stuff and stuff like that. I would love to make like a compilation? I don't know how to compilation. You know where they just smash videos together and stuff like that. So yeah, I would look like one. I'll probably post that. I'll make a whatever compilation of videos and be just doing stuff. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I kind of like do things, whatever comes to my mind, like first instinct, like, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever comes to my head, I just kind of do it, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm not big on really like, you know, what people. I don't really care what people gotta say about me. I really don't. I am who I am. What you get is what you get. I'm not sugarcoating myself for anybody. So yeah, that is kind of me in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and get into these cards because I don't want this video to be that long. But yeah, you'll kind of get to know me more as the videos post. So, but I just kind of wanted to give like a brief introduction of myself. Okay, like I said, again, it's called Let's Get Deep Friends Edition, Walmart, $20. So it has 4 different categories. It has icebreaker, it has deep, it has deeper, and it has another one that says deeper. It's broken into 4. So yeah, I don't know why they just didn't do deepest. I think that would have been more creative than having deeper and deeper. Okay, but yeah, so like I said, these cards are picked at random, so we'll start with the icebreaker first. And the icebreaker that I had picked was, do you prefer to text, call, or video chat? Interesting. Honestly, I don't want to. If I was to pick one, I love video chat. I feel like with video chat, you know how sometimes when you like just be on the phone and it kind of go dead and you don't really know what to say. I feel like with video chat, you can kind of spark a conversation out of nowhere quicker than a regular phone call or even text. Because if I'll look in the background and see something and be like, hey, what's that? And now we got that to talk about. And then it's going to metro off into something else. So that's why I would say video chat. But, I mean, I do all these. I text, I call. It don't really matter. Let me see. I do have a hard time reaching out to others. If you leave it up to me to reach out to you, it'll be a while. I think my friends pretty much know, like, you know, don't take offense to it. it's just like when I think about it, it be like late at night when I be like, oh dang, let me call such and such. I ain't talked to her in a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to call you at like 12 at night. You probably sleep or doing something. So I don't know, it'll just be a while when I actually will like think about it like midday and be like, oh, okay. Cause I don't know, yeah. It's easier for me to send a text though to do that. But I have some friends like you cannot text them because they will take 3 business days to text you back because they're just the worst texters. So they're callers, and I'm not really a big caller. I'll text you first before I call you. So but yeah, but my friends know like they can reach out to me anytime. If I don't answer, I'll call back. So yeah, that's that one. I'll put it at the bottom. All right, this is from Deep. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it says, do you consider yourself to be more of an extrovert or introvert? This is very funny considering what I just described myself as. Okay, so I do consider myself an extrovert. But believe it or not, I have a few friends that would not believe this, but I have a hint of social anxiety. I do. When I'm in like large crowds, like sometimes I can like vibe with the crowd, and then sometimes like out of nowhere in that same moment it becomes too much for me. And it's so weird, like, but you would never notice it though, because I do little things to show it, and y'all will only know this because I'm telling you now. But had y'all not known this, like, you wouldn't be able to tell. So like I do stuff like I'll fidget with my hair a little bit, or I'll fidget with my nails, or something on my clothes. Like I fidget with something. So or like you'll see me like kind of like this, like scrunched in a little bit, like, or let me see, what else do I do? I think that's pretty much it that I do. It's very small things that you really would not notice. So yeah, and it's crazy. Like I said, like people would have a hard time believing that. So yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, like I'm an extrovert, but like I said, I don't want to say I'm an introvert. I'm not. Like I can be very sociable, but like I said, I do have a hint of social anxiety. I do. Like sometimes it just becomes too much for me, and I just be needing a reset. That's all. Okay, this is from Deeper, the first Deeper. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What is the sneakiest thing you've gotten away with? Okay. Let's get into it. I said I was gonna take this to my grave. Okay, all right. So, man, I hope you don't see this. I really hope so. I just feel, and I know I don't think my dad watches my YouTube videos, but it would be so funny. Of all the videos he catches, it would be this one. But I'm grown now, I'm in my own place. So yeah, let's get into it. So it's really nothing major. It's something pretty much majority of teenagers do. So I snuck a boy in the house. Oh my gosh. When I tell y'all, it was the scariest thing I have ever done, because it's so funny, because literally like probably not long before that, my dad had just had a conversation with me saying that if I was to ever sneak someone in the house, that he would probably take both of our lives. So for me to still do that, it was so scary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had him park across the street. I don't know what time. It had to be during either the summer break or maybe Christmas break, one of those or something. But my dad was at work and I had to be home by myself. And this boy I guess you can say I was talking to at the time, he I don't even remember like how, I think I did I invite him over? I might have invited him over. I don't know. I had to, because I had to have invited him over. And I didn't really think he was gonna show up, but he ended up showing up. And I had him park across the street. He was in the house. He probably stayed no more than like a couple hours, maybe 3 hours tops, maybe. It was not long at all, because I was terrified. Because I didn't know who my dad knew in the neighborhood, for real. Like I said, I didn't grow up with my dad. I didn't grow up in the neighborhood, so I didn't know who he knew. But well, yeah, we we chilled and stuff like that. And yeah, it got to a certain point. I was like, all right, it's time for him to go. And this dude wanted to play in the street as he was. I'm like, my dad could have pulled up at any moment. This dude playing in the street on the way to him walking to his car. When I tell y'all, I want to throw a shoe at his behind. But yeah. So I did get caught. I'm assuming none of the neighbors told. But yeah, that was the sneakiest and scariest thing I've ever done in my life. My heart was racing, and I never did it again after that. I didn't let him come back over. Not one more time. Like, it was so scary. And it's so funny, we talked about it the other day, and he said that was his first time sneaking into a girl's house, and it was his first and last time. So yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I would never do it again. Okay, this is the last one, the other date that says deeper. What is a quality or trait that you find attractive in a partner? Quality or trait. Let's see. A guy who was raised right. Like, a guy who was raised to treat women right. Just doing the small things, like, opening the door for you, compliments. I'm not really big on gifts, but like, just, I remembered you said you like this, so I got you this, like stuff like that. Like, it's just the small things that get me. Like a dude that really takes his time to remember the small things. That's what I love. I really do. I love affection. So someone that's affectionate, I love touching. Like, I want to be in your skin. So I really need someone that's affectionate. Let's see. So yeah, that would be my biggest one. That one, yeah. Just a guy who notices the small things. So yeah. That's all of them that I picked. I like those card games. I actually played that game with my friends last time we had a girls' night, so it was actually fun. It's a great game to play with your friends. You get to know them more. You find out things that you didn't know about them. So it's definitely fun. I highly suggest y'all go get it. Like I said, it's only $20 in Walmart. Come on now. It helps the night go by great. You'll be there talking for hours. You get there at 5, it's like 2 in the morning. You're like, dang, we still up here? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I highly suggest y'all go get the game. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. But this is the end. Your girl is signing out. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll catch y'all for the next video. Bye, besties.
Spending all my nights alone.